Live, good to go. All right, we're live. All right, big man. Welcome to the Mid Show, presented by Miller Lite. Hey, Miller Lite. Whatever you're looking forward to this season, there's one thing that pairs well with every great moment. It's a nice cold Miller Lite. It's just 96 calories a can. Miller Lite is the only light beer you'll want to celebrate with all season long. So whether you're at the stadium playing fantasy football or watching the game at home or at a bar, Miller Lite is here to make your football season taste like Miller time. Isn't that right, White Sox Dave?
Ed, you going to have yourself a couple 2-tree Miller Lights this weekend?
I am, Dave.
Where are you going to have them at?
I will have some at Mizzou's. We'll be at the bar over there. We'll be at Bullwinkle's, Field House, Willie's. It's like 3-in-1. I'm not really sure how exactly it works, but I will be having some Miller Lite there. I guarantee you that.
Love that for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a few Miller Lights myself.
Exactly, because you should do that. You know, whether you're, before you're getting a pre-gaming a haunted house, before college football, before NFL football, Miller Lite can be there for you. So make it Miller time all season long. Get Miller Lite delivered right to your door or visit MillerLite.com/Redline, or you can find it anywhere that sells beer. Just make sure you celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 96 calories and 3.2 carbs per 12 ounces. All right, full crew today. We also have Megan Making Money joining us. Welcome back, Megan.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So to kick the show off, Dave, we have a gift for you.
A gift?
What?
A mango.
Oh, mango.
We have a mango. You can pull up the clip.
A victory mango.
It's a victory mango. It's a losing mango for myself,
us.
Chief, Danny. You said you would eat a mango when the Cubs are officially eliminated, and that they are. So
Give me
Cheers.
a knife. Do you guys want to share any of this mango
Do you
with
want me
me?
to go grab one?
Celebration mango.
I had. If
actually
I had a
hey,
mango,
Dave,
I would have
Can I give you
celebrated with
some?
it.
You should do Cubs celebration victory mango. Victory mangoes, but the opposite when the Cubs lose.
When they-
that would be fun.
I'll do that if
They don't make
and
them
when
laugh.
they get eliminated.
I don't want him to do
There you go.
anything that's
There you
going to make me laugh while
So
the
do
Cubs
you
are.
know, but that's like
I need a knife or a knife and a spoon, preferably, if someone could assist us.
Can you just eat it like the onion?
No, you can't do that with this.
You can't chomp. Just give it a little chomp.
You can't
Can we
do it
get?
with this.
Can we text Harry or someone to go grab a knife or
Spider.
and a fork so David can have his way with this mango?
I'll call Spider, see what he
Could
says.
you
He
just,
says.
do we have any glasses, like a glass? Because if you cut it and then just like put it over the glass part of a glass, and it just like
There's
shaves
Tom.
it off
Grab Tom real
perfectly.
quick.
Can you grab a fork and knife, please?
And a paper plate.
Thank you. Just fork and knife for
a
his
good
mango.
knife.
Thank you.
And a good spoon.
He's trying to eat a mango.
Thank you,
if
Tom.
possible.
Thank you, Tom, for trying to eat mangoes.
Is it a
live.
good mango? Is that right?
Yeah. How did Lance do picking it out?
Is that a nice organic one, Lance, or is it covered in
Let me
pesticides?
see it.
No, I went to a nice grocery store to get it. It's
I know.
got like a
It doesn't feel too ripe at all.
It's
Yeah,
got a
can
special
you roll it
name
out?
that
Maybe.
apparently they are ripe when they're green. Here, hold on. I'll find the name of it. They are called
Drum roll.
Keat mangoes. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's Kiett mango.
How far
And-
do you think you could throw a mango?
That thing's
Talk
dense.
to the rock.
Not very far. and
Because
it would
it's
probably-
about the size of a Vortex football.
This will fuck
I thought
you
it
up.
was.
that
actually.
arm. That would fuck your arm up.
It's really
think so?
hard.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
mangoes are like.
That's
Nice
so
and-
dense. That would be.
What do you think would
miserable
happen
on
if
your-
you spiked it against
Yeah,
the
but
wall?
you'd rather throw something dense than something like a wiffle ball.
I don't think
That would
so.
fuck your arm up
No,
more, I
remember,
feel.
no,
Instead
remember the old Mark
Yeah,
Pryor
they don't
drill?
Throw you.
Where you throw it, just they do pitches, but he was
towel
with a
drill.
towel drill.
Yeah, the towel drill.
Yeah.
What
That-
if
it
instead
works
of him
too,
eating
right?
it, he just brings it outside and throws it against the wall as hard as he can to see what
How many mangoes
That
did
would
you
actually
get?
be pretty sick.
Yeah. Do you ever find that's a
But
good
kind of
knife
like
too?
the
I need a spoon.
conservation people
Oh, you
of
got-
Illinois. will come after
Conservation.
us.
We're worried about the conservation.
This
of-
isn't
we
how I
paid
ate
for
it
that
though.
mango.
I ate it with the.
So it's still wasting food. Let's go. Live mango eating, the mid show. You ain't going to find this nowhere else. Well, actually,
Tech,
it's blocked.
tech it, Tom.
It's blocked. How's this
These
mango?
knives
Trust
are
him with that.
so
Jeez.
bad.
Don't slice your finger, Dave.
Fingler.
Finglers.
Get in
Oh.
that mango. Get it. Oh, it's a juicy one
juicy
though.
one. It's a
I
juicy
told
one.
you mangoes are juicy.
Bad zoomage.
These knives are so bad.
Oh, that's juicy, Dave. Remember you? When did you cut your? You were
It
cooking
was,
Careful,
burgers
Dave,
or
careful.
It
sausage.
wasn't like this.
It's the most reckless way of
no,
cutting
he was stabbing through sausage
It was like
patties.
giving me
Like
mango
carving a
anxiety.
pumpkin.
How else would you do it? That's the way to
But
do
you
it.
It was so
you
quick,
take
it's
it and you do
He
like,
did it like it was an avocado.
Yeah, this is exactly how I ate it, like an avocado. And
Yeah.
I took a little spoon.
Chomp.
Very good.
What's the
I
right?
really like some.
What's the
It's not
right
quite-
factor?
It's not quite right, but it still tastes good.
Is it pretty
Mango.
starchy?
Is there starch in mangoes?
And I feel like all fruit has a lot of starch in it before it's ripe. No,
I don't know. I know what you're saying. I don't know
like
if
a
that's.
banana.
I don't think that's starch though.
I don't know
But
what starch
I'm pretty
really
sure
is.
that there's
though.
starch. We have our laptops up. Is there starch in a banana? Pretty sure that's
I mean, this
accurate.
plastic fork is not doing it, and it's not completely right. But
You gotta eat it with your mouth, I guess.
Yeah, take a little. Get
Take
your
a-
nose in there a little bit. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
it works better.
Really?
Yeah.
Gorilla.
You want a bite?
Hey,
Have a bite.
Hey, I want
Just-
I want to, but this is a Cubs victory mango for you, so that would
Yeah.
be wrong of me.
I
But
can't.
I do
I'm-
want to.
When was that? How long ago was that?
Oh, 2 weeks ago, maybe
That was only like 2 weeks ago.
a week ago.
That
This
was last
office
week.
is a vortex.
Yeah.
The video was posted 4 days ago.
I'm not like.
You know
Yeah,
what's
lots
going on
changed.
here,
I
that's
thought.
for sure.
I thought it was like.
Dude, I'll tell you what, vibrant colors on that fucker. Look at this video we're looking at that you people are seeing.
Mm-hmm.
He
This
looks
is
like a
almost
parrot.
like do that.
I wish it was
do
right,
that.
but I'd eat
do,
the whole thing.
Do that again. Do that. I mean, this is. Should we have Stephen Che back in here?
I'll show
Teach him how to
it's
eat
done.
box, but use the mango as a.
I'm using straight teeth and like sliding it up the skin.
So normally how you eat box.
Ouch.
I don't.
I mean, I can't do this anymore.
How's it taste though? If the Cubs juices are flowing on that thing too.
There aren't any Cubs juices though.
You were happy when they collapsed.
Yeah,
You were happy.
I wasn't. Not typical happiness level though.
Well, I've never seen you happy.
Yeah, you have.
When have I seen you happy?
Cubs losing, Yankees losing. I'm happy.
But you haven't been happy about that in a long time. Well, I
I
feel like
know.
once the Cubs won in 16, you didn't enjoy their losses nearly as much. And I haven't
Yeah.
seen you have like actual joy in a long time. Yeah. What was the last time you were happy?
I couldn't even tell you.
Yeah.
That's some. I'm sorry.
August 10th or whatever it was of 2022.
Oh, the
cornfield game?
cornfield game.
What was his quote? Happiness is not.
Oh yeah, what was your anus quote? Happiness is not a good place to be.
No, because with happiness comes like expectations, and you have to stay there.
You have to. It's a moment before you need more happiness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you just-
Comfortability.
I do agree that there is a thing where you can't get too high because you'll always be right back down.
No shit. That's how you live your whole life.
Yeah.
I'm the opposite.
You think it's just always could be sunshine and
See,
raisins?
that
I-
gets me.
What?
Everyone's like, "What the fuck's he talking about?" It gets me.
Yeah.
No,
like I
but
am.
he's the fucking Eeyore.
Who was being Eeyore yesterday?
You were.
I was
motherfucker.
not being an Eeyore
Megan,
yesterday.
Megan, this guy on the golf
He was a
course
little grumpy.
was-
I was not. You
He was
just
a-
you just said that.
For the record, I didn't see him before he went golfing, but I saw both of you, and both of you looked happy. So
we were happy.
I was
except for when
happy
my
too.
throat
Great
got
day.
checked.
I was happy too.
It was a nice day. Dave
Yeah.
was happy yesterday. You were not.
Why was
happy.
he in such a grumpy mood?
I
I
wasn't.
don't even know.
He was
My
just being a little
his
Eeyore.
shoulder hurt.
Dave said I was
Oh.
being an Eeyore because I thought he was turning the wrong way, and he ended up being
There-
ended up being right, but he was wrong 5 minutes earlier on a different turn. So I said like, hey, not this way.
I don't know that there was something
That's
else.
exactly what it was. Like, what's your problem? You all right today? You're on edge. I'm like, no, I'm just trying to get you to not go the wrong way. And that is what started him saying that I
There
was
was
being
something
an
that
Eeyore.
happened a few minutes earlier. No, that's what it was.
That is what it was.
I picked him up at his place, and we took a stroll over to the dispo
Okay.
prior to the golf course, and he
Okay.
was like, "We don't have time to go." It was like noon. I picked him up.
Sometimes the lines are long.
We had hour 15 minutes to get to a place that's 5 minutes away. So I'm like, we have time, and he's like, we don't have time. We gotta like film an intro. I'm like, I will be in and out of this car in 5 minutes.
Sometimes,
and then we sat on the putting green for 45 minutes.
sometimes it takes a long time to go through.
Sure, it didn't.
Didn't. Once I just had
But
to
he,
think for a second.
Ed,
What?
Eeyore.
He was
it-
Eeyore.
that's bullshit.
You're
I
burying the lead though.
don't- What?
What happened at the weed place?
Oh, that was before.
He didn't
that
go
was
in though.
that was week before. Dave got his card
White Sox.
declined.
Dave got his
No,
card
I didn't.
declined.
Dave had no
Oh
money.
no, Spider got his declined
But
yesterday.
before that, it was you.
I was trying to pay with a credit card. Didn't know
I
you
had
couldn't.
to Venmo you.
That's pretty. Did you know that? That's pretty fascinating. You can't go to
It's
these
because
weed
it's
places.
still federally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what?
That's day one stuff.
You can't
Yeah.
use your credit card because it's.
Oh yeah, no, I do know that. I've been
I
to
did
a
not.
couple of those since I've been here. Did you ever find your wallet?
I have. It's in my back pocket as we speak. Not to
Oh.
brag.
Wait, why? Where you misplace it?
No, I didn't misplace it. It was in jeans that were a few days beforehand and didn't look in them.
Oh.
You pray to St. Anthony?
What did St. Anthony do?
Whenever you
Savior
lose
of lost
something.
things.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's
I thought it was
against the
Christopher.
Ten
Anthony, pray
I
for
thought it
Commandments.
was Christopher.
No, it's
No,
Anthony.
Saint Anthony.
100%. What
St. Anthony, pray for us.
I thought it was
What a
against the
good
Ten
Catholic
Commandments
boys.
to
What a
pray
shit
to
Catholic
It's
shit.
just-
Hold
No,
on.
don't look it
Anthony.
up. It's insulting that
Oh.
you're even looking it up.
Stunning. The only one that you knew was the Italian one.
No,
Anthony.
that's insulting that you didn't look this up. It's widely known that it's St. Anthony.
The patron saint of lost souls too, right? Is also St. Anthony.
I don't know about that.
It was lost things and lost souls, I believe.
Really?
I think so. Like for people that are like,
What do you know about St. Blaise, Dave?
Not a thing.
St. Blaise, he's the patron saint of choking.
oh, I didn't know we had a patron saint of choking.
Yeah, like, see if you get like a...
That was
fuck-
probably Eddie's confirmation saint.
St. Blaise? No, it was kind of like, it was a special day.
What
We
was
would-
your confirmation
Portillos.
saints? Do y'all remember?
Joseph.
Brendan.
Oh, so was
Did
I.
you ever get confirmed?
We got double Brendan?
I'm
I liked Brendan because he discovered America.
Really?
People don't know about that.
I think mine was
I did
Saint
Brendan because
Elizabeth.
there was no
I
Saint
don't know
Wolfgang.
why I
Okay.
picked her,
That's, well,
but I think I was just a girl and I
What was
liked her
yours?
name. I think it was Saint Elizabeth.
St. Elizabeth, what'd she do?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think I just liked her
Good.
name. Most of the saints in the Catholic Church, I feel like, are like male, like the cool ones.
yeah.
No.
Mary?
I mean, no, who's gonna? You don't want to pick Mary for your like. That's just like.
Wait, you get to pick?
Yeah.
Of course.
That's why I
What do you
picked
mean?
Brendan because
You weren't assigned?
he was an
Yeah, it's up
Irish
to
guy
you.
that discovered America. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Like 600 years before Columbus.
Who'd you pick, Dave?
You don't get confirmed.
I
in
know,
Lutherans.
Actually, I think I picked Saint Joan of Arc because she was like a badass and she was in
a
battle.
badass. She was a
I think,
saint?
I think Saint. Yeah, she's Saint Joan of Arc. I think
Are
that's.
you
what I
sure
picked.
she was a saint or
Yeah,
was she
John
like
or Elizabeth?
knighted?
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Why was she a saint? She wasn't a saint.
I'm pretty sure she was a saint. I mean, the Catholic school that I went to, I believe.
She's the patron saint of France.
Yeah, why is she a saint though? She was like a warrior.
So?
I mean, we have a patron
Don't you
saint of
have to-
choking. Why can't we have a patron saint of war?
I don't know.
I
if he's a
actually
patron
I actually just learned this.
What is it called? Canonized?
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you have to, do you just have to be like
A good ass person? I don't know.
Yeah.
I've always kind of wondered what it takes to be a saint.
Or a martyr.
martyr? It doesn't take
What's the
much.
newest
you can just
saint?
Die.
I think it might
For the
be
faith.
Mother Teresa.
Is Mother Teresa the most recent
She
saint?
canonized?
I
And
think
maybe
that's correct.
and maybe John Paul too.
You need
John,
to perform
JP.
miracles.
JP
Miracles.
too. He's
Did you have-
defeated communism. It's pretty good.
Do you have a confirmation name, Tom?
Anthony.
Anthony.
Oh yeah.
St. Anthony. It's a good one.
A couple of I down here. I don't like that.
Ryan, Our Lady of Guadalupe, Brandel.
Guadalupe. What's the joke there? I didn't get it.
I don't know. Just you picked a girl
just
confirmation name.
Random confirmation
Okay.
names. A confirmation name
Got 'em.
generator.
Yeah, you did get me.
Got him big time. That's for sure.
Maybe I'll just
Shout out Our Lady
turn
of Guadalupe.
turn my mic off. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
No coming back from that.
You're fucking out, dude.
She is the co-patron of Calcutta
Oh,
in India.
Teresa.
I guess.
Shout out Saint Teresa.
I was at her beatification.
Her
She's
what?
she's like the head honcho for women saints, right? Or was?
No, she's just the most.
Wait, what does that
recent
mean?
one.
You went to her what?
My dad's like a big Mother Teresa guy. When we were kids, we went to the Vatican in Rome to see her beatification.
What is that
Oh,
word?
shit.
Yeah, I don't,
Did
I,
you just say her beheadification? I know you didn't, but what did you say?
Beatification.
What
it's
is
like,
that?
you become blessed. It's the stage before becoming a saint.
oh, that's cool. Like
okay.
so, Blessed Mother Teresa.
Yeah, she was.
The
Is she a saint?
Blessed
I think
Mother.
she's a saint now, right?
I
I
think
believe.
that's.
I believe so.
You saw her get
She
beatified.
is. I remember her becoming a saint. It was like a big deal.
Her feast day is September 5th, patron saint of World Youth Day.
Was it boring or was it interesting?
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
it lit?
It was very boring.
I'm gonna
But
say
Did
that
they
had to be
shoot
the most
the
boring thing in
the
the
smoke
entire
out of the
world.
clouds or
That's
whatever?
only for when they elect a new pope.
Yeah,
Come on.
Come on. You're making a mockery. Where's
I-
the Notre Dame?
I'm intentionally
kid?
kind of
Going-
trying to.
He's making a mockery out of our faith. We don't do that. Didn't you listen to that viceroy from Notre
You
Dame?
guys are talking about all these false idols.
That is kind of true.
Yeah,
Notre
you're
Dame
praying. You're
viceroy.
praying to all these false gods. The exact thing that the fifth commandment tells you not to do.
He's That's got a point there. It was I think that was one of the 96 points.
I think you're
97
supposed
points?
to just
The
respect
97
them,
Theses.
not like
Yeah.
Martin Luther.
Martin Luther.
I know a thing or two about religion. Megan.
a thing or
It's in-
two.
It's October.
Just two.
I was kind of trying to bait you guys right there. I knew most of the shit you were talking about.
The Pope stuff.
The Pope stuff I knew.
The beatification.
The beheadification.
I did not
You
know
didn't know
beatification.
I feel like
I
we're
didn't know
due
that
for a
word
new
either.
pope. I never liked this one.
The lib pope.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
he's a
this
big
pope.
time lib.
Yeah, I'm out on
I
this
bet you Spider loves his ass though. Where's
Yeah.
Spider?
I don't follow enough to be
It's because you failed
I
religion.
don't follow him
to,
enough.
to be
He went to a
completely
Catholic
honest.
school and failed religion.
I did fail religion. I did. That guy was pissed, huh? That viceroy about making fun of Catholicism.
Yeah, who cares, dude?
Well,
If you can't make fun of Catholicism, what can you make fun
Yeah.
of? I mean, I feel like you gotta
It's like,
poke fun at
have
religion
you
a
been
little
on
bit.
the internet for more than one day? You
God's
say
not on
Notre
Twitter.
Dame, and it's like Brian Kelly killed a kid and all the Catholic Church stuff. Those are the things you get hit with,
All the
Yeah.
Catholic Church stuff.
it's like
of which there is many.
Scientologists. They're taking shrapnel everywhere they turn.
I'm afraid
Why?
of that.
Because
I don't
Ashton
fuck
and
with
Mila?
them.
Are they Scientologists?
Yeah.
They are?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I think so. I think they are Scientologists.
almost-
I'm pretty sure they are. I saw it on TikTok.
I'm
though,
pretty
so.
sure everybody on that television show was. Danny Masterson.
He was. Yes. Correct.
Laura Prepon also was. I'm pretty sure. The redhead.
are.
I'm pretty
Ashton
sure.
Kutcher, while in 2005 he expressed curiosity about Scientology, he clarified that he does not adhere to any organized religion.
Wow, Dave.
So he's like by religion. He
Yeah.
doesn't adhere to any. He's just a.
I'm curious about Scientology too.
Very
That doesn't mean I
peaceful.
There's
want
a place down the street on Lincoln.
On
we could
I'm
Lincoln.
go.
very interested.
I want to
but
see
you
if they'll
don't-
convert me, and if they like tell me to get the fuck out of here, I'll be offended.
I think they would take you.
Yeah, but you don't want to do that, Dave.
Why?
Because I think if you dip your toe in, then they get you to like.
It's like a gang
It's like,
member. You can't
know,
leave.
It's
yeah,
like
they unlock the White Sox
Do you have
Dave
to
secret
tithe
den.
with them?
Oh yeah.
Is it like 25%?
I don't know how much it is, but you definitely do.
Because
You have
I
to
mean,
what?
in the Catholic
Tithe.
Church, you don't really have to tithe. You
It's
just
a
have to
voluntary
give.
tithe.
Yeah, you have to just put it in
Yeah.
the gift basket.
The guilt box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like with other religions, it's like people are like, give 25% of what you make. And it's like,
Mormons do that big time.
Like I would never do that. I mean, respectfully to all religions, I would never give 25% of what I made
Oh,
to
yeah.
anyone
The Lord's
besides
not
my
worth that much to
my
you?
family. I mean, the Lord is worth that much to me,
You
but
just have to say you're a Franciscan. You don't believe in that.
Mm.
But I think the Mormons are like per capita like the wealthiest religion. Like they
I
have
thought
something.
Catholics are.
No, I'm almost positive.
Well, there's
it's
people that
Mormons.
get their check like direct deposited
To
right
them,
into the
yeah.
church.
from the Latter-day Saints. Really?
Well, I don't know if it's them specifically, but I'm just saying religion in general.
Religion
Oh.
in general is just crazy. Like they're just the fact that there's so many and like they're everywhere.
What gets me the most is there's a lot of areas where you'll see these like little churches on like an awesome plot of land, and like they're not a religion you're really familiar with, and like barely anyone goes there, but they have like this prime real estate. You know what I mean? Have you ever seen it? Like there's a lot where
They don't
I
have to
live.
pay taxes on it.
I know,
Yeah.
but there's like a ton where I live where it's like, wow, who goes there? And you never knew anyone who went there. You don't really see people there. It's just always just existing.
The Lutheran ones are big. Like I don't know, they'll be like on the end of a random side street or something.
Yeah, like there's like one prime Edison Park right there.
Yeah, there's a
It's
bunch in North
I always
Park,
feel
Yeah.
that
across
way
the street
about.
from each other.
Hey, who's going?
I always feel that way about like art museums too. Like art museums are in like the wealthiest places across the world, and they like hold these, and like people just go, and they don't. I don't know if they have to pay taxes or anything, but it's like people just decide like what's valuable. You just walk in.
Well,
and
art is a Ponzi scheme.
it is a Ponzi.
It's a
scheme.
Ponzi scheme.
It
Modern
is.
art is, yeah, for sure.
It's all about
Tax evasion.
hiding shit.
You didn't know that?
I mean, I guess I opened my brain just now. That makes sense, but I never thought
Yeah,
about
a
it
lot
that
of
way.
rich people use it
Just
as tax shelters.
tax evasion. Yeah.
So you buy a piece of art for $20 million. You sit on it, wait until you have a big year where you have like $20 million of profit in something that you want to pay taxes on, and then you get that art reappraised by a specific appraiser, and they're like, oh, that painting went up 100% in that 5 years that you had it, so now it's worth $40 million, and then you donate it. So it's a tax
okay,
write-off
Okay.
for the
See,
balance.
I'm not rich enough for all that. I
Yeah.
just paint and put stuff
Yeah.
up on my walls. So I don't really know what.
Wait,
you
you
do
paint?
painting?
I paint a little here and
What
there.
do you
Wow.
paint?
Just whatever.
Can you pull up a picture of your paintings on your phone?
Well, I mean, I don't
Can you-
have like any recent ones because I have, but like.
Can you
I can
paint
put
us
up-
something for the new office?
Yeah.
What kind of?
I mean,
is
I
it
did
watercolor?
my-
That's what.
Can you paint Eddie like one of your French girls?
I could.
that'd be
I
nice.
did my daughter's like a mural on my daughter's wall,
Okay.
and then I also did.
I remember Dave asked
sign.
that to like someone. He's like, all right, now that I'm super rich, like, how do I like do what the rich people do and like
Yeah.
See like the flowers.
hide your
A
wealth?
Oh, that's actually really good.
Yeah, I just did like a mural. I haven't done anything in a long time though, and I like did her name in the thing and.
And they were like, no,
What
you
the
can't.
fuck? You're hiding all these talents. This is good.
Thank you. Thank you.
That
Yeah.
is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, this is great.
You just freehand?
Yeah, I did. And I was like 7 months pregnant up on the ladder, and my husband's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like,
Are you trying to skirt an abortion bill on top of that ladder? Is that what he was thinking?
"No, I was just trying. I was just
Oh,
trying
okay.
to
I'm just making sure.
paint my daughter's
Jesus Christ.
wall." I actually, I planned the second one. I definitely
making
wasn't
sure.
trying to like fall off the ladder.
Is it a rose or a cinnamon roll?
It's both.
Can double down as both.
Abstract
Yeah.
art.
It is
Choose your own
abstract.
adventure.
But
I
you know,
like that.
I just do random stuff, but I just never like my stuff enough to like put it out there. If that makes sense.
I thought that was pretty
I'm
good.
very highly critical of
All right.
all of my stuff.
Well, our new studio is ready in probably about 3-4 weeks now. Maybe.
I'll paint a Chicago dog for it.
Okay, great.
I love
That'd
that.
be great.
I reserve the rights to put that on a T-shirt and then profit from it.
All right.
Now, the
I'm in.
real
Hey.
reason we dragged you in here was what, Ed?
Well, before we get to anything, I want to talk about Factor. With busy fall season already in swing, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals for jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, can help you fuel up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, eat well, and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle. Dave, you like meal prep services.
I do.
Chief?
I've been using them a lot for the last couple of years. Factor's by far the best one I've come across. I mean, we hate coming home and cooking. You know, spending hours chopping onions and all that. This just takes all that kind of stuff. Throws it in the trash for you.
Perfect when you don't
Yeah.
have a fresh mango around.
Yeah.
Yes. Everything's ready to eat in 2 minutes. You just can level up with these gourmet options. They're prepared by perfection by these chefs. So go check it out this October. Get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh flavor packed meals delivered to your door, ready in 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Head to factormeals.com/Chicago50 and use code Chicago50 to get 50% off. That's code Chicago50 at factormeals.com/Chicago50 to get 50% off. Go check it out. What were you going to say, Dave?
You didn't invite Megan to the game this weekend.
That's not true.
Well, did you get invited?
I don't remember getting
Oh.
invited, but
I asked Megan one day, I said, what do you have going on this weekend? And it was weeks ago, and I'm 99% sure she's like, oh, I have to do this that day.
I honestly probably said that whenever anyone asks me if I'm doing anything on the weekends. I
To
always
get out of
I
social
I always
obligations, yeah.
assume that it's something that makes me have to leave my home. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I
probably
don't like leaving my home. either.
I probably said I was busy, but I will say the look on your face today whenever you re-asked seemed like you were sad that I might have.
He wasn't. He wasn't.
He felt guilty.
No, he
that-
didn't.
that's
He
what
doesn't feel. He doesn't feel emotions. He did not want you on that trip.
I think you're speaking for yourself. I don't
Well,
know if you should speak for Ed.
The boys.
It's amazing how everyone could see through your bullshit so easily.
I don't. There's no bullshit there.
Yeah, look at your face. Look at your
He has
face.
It was
make
actually, we voted, and Dave was like, "We're not voting. I don't want her on
Yeah,
this
Dave's like,
Yeah.
we got an
Dave-
Airbnb.
Dave-
Why are you turning on me?
because you like to walk around with your nugget out when we go on these trips."
That's not
does.
true.
We got an
Oh, I
Airbnb,
get it.
Megan.
I get it.
I didn't.
You don't
I
want.
never
You
did that.
never wanted me to see your nugget.
I had boxer briefs on.
Pull up the nugget. Can we do that? Can we pull up the nugget? Megan,
Ed loves pulling up old
Your
videos
nugget?
of me. No, it's like 2 a.m. and I hear a bunch of fucking hubbub going on.
I don't want a backstory, Dave. I just want to see your nugget.
There's no nugget to see.
clip that.
I had basketball shorts on basically.
His boxers.
Yeah.
He was,
Also, I want to point out
button
that they
flap.
brought him this mango, a plate, and a knife, but no napkin. So everybody just know that Dave has not had any napkin.
Here we go. We're on.
Not. What's wrong with this eating?
No,
You look wonderful.
allowed to film anymore.
Oh, you gotta put that thing away, dog.
Fucking do that. Dave. He laughs like Newman in Seinfeld.
Drop before someone
With the
gets
whistle.
Hold on, I have to go on this side of the
Look
equation.
at him.
I see him fucking zooming in on my pack.
No, I'm not, dude.
Zooming in on
And
my
this is why I can't come.
Listen, he said, let's just drop it. Everyone be cool before someone gets their eye poked out by that son of a gun. I'm gonna go back to the room. He's not sleepwalking. So I'm going before that fucking sharp object fucking leaves me like one-eyed Willie.
That boxer button's hanging out.
Dude.
Those dies were.
Well, I text Dave. He has a tendency to sleepwalk. I heard commotion in the kitchen, 2:30 So it's like, all right, let's go check it out. And then lo and behold, he just walking around that island
No,
bar
I
with the
heard-
Nugget hanging out like nothing
See,
was going
people
on.
can sniff through your bullshit.
Imagine
Danny was there.
Imagine
Do
how
you
embarrassing
sleep
if I
in
did come and he
jeans?
slept walk into my room. How would we explain that?
That's what I'm saying.
Lock your doors.
That'd be bad. That'd be a bad luck.
Yeah, it'd be a really bad luck.
That wouldn't be good luck.
Mr. Triple M would be taking you on, roughing around you
Yeah.
or something.
And you
Yeah,
guys
he'd
got
have
off
to-
to such a good start.
He'd
They would
have
just-
a.
They would just have a throw off. They would just sit there and throw baseballs
Yeah.
and see who wins.
versus rock. for
I do
life
have
and death.
to have a throw off with him very soon before it gets cold.
We have a great lot right next door. It's nice. It's like the size of a football field.
Ooh.
I got a football field in my backyard.
Oh, okay. One up me. Why don't you?
I'm joking, I don't. But
I do.
We will be having that throw off.
What did I say wrong there, Danny? That was inaccurate.
Nothing. I think you nailed it. Dave
Yeah,
was
what did I
kinda
say
walking
wrong?
around in his boxers. The Nugget might not have actually been out, but you could see the Nugget through the boxers.
I want to know what you guys sleep in.
No, I sleep in basically with that.
I'm
but I don't know
yeah.
if I was in a guest house with a bunch of guys. If I just
No,
come in
I have
and-
no problem
What?
with him doing that. To be
I
clear.
sleep in the pajamas with the butt flaps.
Especially when
Really?
Dave's like,
No, absolutely not.
But those don't sound unpractical if you get warm. Like,
I do
in the
like
house.
that he was
What?
wearing a Manscaped T-shirt for that whole Nugget segment too.
That is true.
Yeah.
It looked
Probably
like you had just
Manscaped
gotten
boxers,
like
too. They sent me
poured
a
on
ton of
water
them.
on your head too. Like you just looked soaking wet for some reason.
It was a blizzard that night.
What is it?
Dave got us home safe that day. We
That's
almost died.
Dave got the night sweats. Left
I
his
don't,
room.
there's nothing wrong with walking around in your boxers at all.
Yeah,
I don't know you guys well enough for that. I don't think. That was our first trip away.
The
together
guy
as
who
a
says the
group.
things we're weird.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Yeah, you guys barged into my room, and it was 10,000 degrees in Nashville.
The guy who says that we're weirdos for not showering naked in high school is going to say you won't walk around your
Yeah, but
boxers?
those
Not
were the,
showering
those were the
naked.
guys.
How else do you shower?
No, like in the locker room, they
Oh. See,
They-
girls
they
don't really
showered in-
do that.
we
have
both
separate
of these
stalls.
guys showered in their bathing suits.
we didn't shower at all.
We didn't shower at all, yeah.
Showered in their bathing suits.
We didn't shower after football before we went to our parents' house.
Because you were just going to shower when you got home.
Yes.
Correct.
I think
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
As long as you're not like sleeping and going to like school or work
No.
the next day without showering.
No.
But
No.
this was more of a prep school thing though too. So like you
We didn't have to do that in college either. I just
You
went
just
straight
didn't
to
want
my
anyone to
dorm.
see your nugget. That's not the problem.
yeah you didn't shower at the locker room in college.
I mean, this is also Division III, and I played. I was a middle reliever and didn't see any action, so it's not like I
Had no
Hold
reason
on.
to shower.
You weren't actually a backup catcher.
No, I.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you.
Wait, did he make that up?
I thought you were actually like a catcher, not a.
I was
reliever.
Pull the
in
receipts.
high school. I was, and then I threw one bullpen in college at the Division III, and they saw 87, and they're like, "Oh, he's got to pitch. He's got to pitch. He's got to pitch." And I'm like,
Dude.
"This is an awful idea. I'm telling you guys right now. You don't ever want me stepping near that mound." And it was an
Okay.
awful idea.
All right, I
The
never
famous
knew.
picture of him in the bio. It's like
Yeah, but I just look at the picture. It's so captivating. It does say pitcher.
there it is. Yeah, you never noticed that? It
No.
says his
You look
stats,
like you're
too.
6'5" in that picture. I don't know why,
look
but
like
you
a-
look so long.
That would make the calendar. That picture makes the calendar.
You can't use that picture.
Why
Does he not look so long?
That man was a pitcher?
You can't. That's not your picture to
Go
use.
up.
That's like making a lineman a
stealing.
quarterback.
I was trying to grow the playoff mullet for the Hawks.
You should have some playoff bangs.
There it
Yeah,
is.
look at those. Look at those numbers.
Pitch 5.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Do you remember the runs you gave up or no? Like, do you remember these outings?
Oh yeah, big time.
Major undeclared.
This is how pretty much. I mean, that was only you didn't have to
That was after your sophomore year, right?
Yeah, you
When
didn't
did you have
have
to
to-
declare?
before your junior year.
Okay.
What? That is the most.
You were a
normal
Spanish
fucking thing.
major,
He's
right?
getting
Sports
so mad.
management.
Don't get mad. It's okay. It's okay to be undisclosed,
Undeclared.
undeclared, undisclosed, whatever you want.
That was very
TBD.
calming and motherly of you. We could use
Yeah,
that. In this
that was
episode.
great.
Honestly,
Actually,
please.
this guy's gonna blow.
I say that sincerely, Megan.
But you do remember
Why did
those
they
outings?
put your stats for 2009 but not 2008? That's what I
I don't
don't
fucking
understand.
know.
Might not have had any as a freshman.
No.
No, they just said he made 8 relief pitch appearances,
Oh.
totally 6 innings. And then in 2009, they're like, hey, we're going to fucking sewer this.
Typically,
They could have
I
put
would
that on the
come
major
in-
line.
I would walk the leadoff hitter on 4 pitches, and then he would get to third, and there'd be a sac fly or something. I would have a walk and a strikeout like every inning I pitched. I'd give up a run or more every inning I pitched, and if I gave up a hit, it was usually multiple runs because I couldn't throw a strike for my life.
Did you ever actually catch in college or no?
No.
No. Huh.
Not on the
I
field.
learned something about WSD.
It was
today.
a horrifically bad baseball program.
I knew this.
I didn't know.
But you did it,
What?
and we're proud of you.
Yeah.
You made it to D3. Everybody here is. Really,
It's a funny thing because I could have played at a way better school.
so why
than
did
that.
why did we decide on the D3?
Because
school?
I got the drunkest there on my recruit visit.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Actually,
that was part of the reason. Downtown Naples is legit fun for a Division III
Yeah, I could see
campus.
Where
It
was that
reminds
the
me of
hottest
Old
girls were
Town.
there?
I mean, every girl is an athlete.
Hell yeah.
I mean, there was 2,500 or so people in the school. I'd say, like 50% of the people that lived on campus played a sport. So they're all like volleyball players and basketball players. So they're all like fit,
that. So yeah.
A lot
yeah.
of tall girls.
probably. Yeah.
A lot of trees to climb.
Mango trees.
yeah. So you're saying that the women's it was always stalled off?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever was ever at like a school where it was just like straight up showers, spigots coming out of the
Yeah,
wall.
like the it shower.
Yeah, it's usually just like stalls.
My senior year of high school, we got a field house that was built like throughout my first 3 years. It was massive, and we had individual showers, so we didn't have to shower with
yeah, that
anybody
was
else.
nice.
But I only
Individual
saw that
showers.
for like the last half of my senior year, so I never even really needed it.
Chief would transfer.
I mean, how are you supposed to bond with the boys?
Chief coming in the shower with his like L'Oreal Maybelline shampoo.
A loofah.
L'Oreal was fucking awesome back in the day.
The fish bottles.
Yeah, the
That's
watermelon?
The fish bottles. I just kind of brought back like a smell in my nose.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'd wash my hair for an hour.
That side eye that the fish bottle gave you.
It did. And a major side eye in the shower, like he did something
Forgot
wrong.
about that.
I don't know what's better, that or the bubblegum toothpaste. There it is. Look at
That's it,
L'Oreal,
yeah.
dude. Why'd they go away from this?
I don't
L'Oreal's
know.
still kicking.
What's
That's
L'Oreal
the exact
Kids?
flavor. Watermelon, right?
Flavor.
The watermelon one.
That's it.
I think
That's
it's not
like
candy.
dangerous, is it not?
That's like what's it when it brings you, kicks you back into like,
Yeah, memory unlocked, nostalgia.
yeah.
Remember when coronavirus was a thing and they were giving away like scented bubblegum flavored hand sanitizers that looked like
Flavored.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying flavored.
well,
Flavor.
I mean, a little kid's gonna see it and think it's
Yeah.
flavored candy. That's
Oh, I
true.
do remember
Yeah.
that now. Yeah.
It was a
It's like,
problem.
this is probably pretty fucking dangerous if this gets in the hand of a
Yeah.
I had the
2-year-old.
icy.
Yeah,
had the-
that's
what-
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or what
We
was
didn't get
it?
any of those. Why did y'all get fun stuff? We just got ones that smelled like cheap tequila.
Yeah, oh, dude, that was a big problem too.
It smelled so bad.
Some of that hand sanitizer was fucking rank,
Oh yeah.
disgusting.
I never used it.
Yeah, I had this, and Carl said it was negligent.
I agree.
agree with that.
I agree.
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, if I see that, I'm taking a shot of it.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, then you won't come back.
Well, no, because I'll be in the ER getting my stomach pumped.
I think
We'll
there's
just be drunk
Have you
as
ever
shit.
got your stomach pumped, Megan? I know you have.
Actually, I've never had my stomach pumped.
That's
That blows my mind. What were you just?
You know what, Megan? I would have thought you did too. With all due respect.
Hey guys, why?
With all due respect.
I'm not gonna
Because-
comment because I don't want to gang up.
I think you can handle your liquor, Megan.
Hey,
Thank you. I can handle my liquor.
well, There might have been a point where you couldn't, though.
Yes.
That's the point.
No,
Like
at
the
that
first
point,
time
I
you
go to
drank.
bed and I throw up and I pee all over myself. I don't get my stomach.
I've never
pump.
done that
There's a
one time in
difference.
my
I
entire life.
self-evacuate my entire
That's
body.
something I'm proud of. I've never pissed on myself or like in a random spot. I had a buddy in college who would legit aim for like expensive electronics. Not aim for it, but he would just
blacked out.
Just that's where he
No,
would
I've
go.
peed the bed a couple of times.
I've never done it. Not
You've
once.
never pissed your pants?
Never one
You
time.
need
pissed
to get
myself.
drunker.
Yeah.
I've been plenty drunk.
You
plenty
need
of
to get
times.
drunker.
I've puked on myself. I think
I've
I've told
puked all
that
over
story
myself
before.
multiple
I was sitting in
times.
the- I was sitting in
Just
the
like,
middle
"Bleh."
seat of a cab and puked all over my body.
We got to do the warm water in the hand trick with Dave while he's sleeping this weekend.
Right?
Is that actually a thing or is that a wives'
think
tale?
it
We'll
is.
find out.
I think it is for
For
sure.
the experiment.
Yeah,
I
we'll
don't
find
know
out.
if I don't know if you should do that with a guy who sleepwalks though. Yeah, you should have to do it to Eddie.
He's gonna get up and spill the glass.
Dave might kill me in his sleep and
Yeah.
sleepwalking.
Right.
Because he's watched that
Can you-
Forensic Files where that guy got off in that.
Did he get off?
technicality.
No, I
Not
remember
telling you.
hearing
Asking for a friend.
There is a case now. One guy lost. And I know someone has one though.
I feel
Don't they
like
go
there's
by-
so much like recorded audio and video of him talking about his sleep paralysis and his sleepwalking that I think you could murder somebody and be like, I was sleepwalking. Mm-hmm. Who's top of the list?
It's a revolving list.
Sounds a sharing for me.
Top of my list.
Like, if
Your
you want
murder
to
list.
kill?
Yeah, your murder list.
Who you want to accidentally
Arya
kill in your
Stark.
sleep?
I almost
You say Arya Stark?
She had a murder list.
like her list.
Oh, I thought you were putting her on top of yours.
No,
Like, why does a fictional
what'd she do to
character
you?
like?
So I was driving home. This is Tuesday. This is Friday, I believe. Heading south down Halstead, and I'm like driving. I think I'm exactly at Belden, and it's passing period. I'm assuming a student. That's right where DePaul is. There's a girl. I'm guessing 22, 23. She's walking across the thing and in the stop walk on the opposite side of me. So as she's walking across, I take my foot off the gas and I'm just like inching out. And she looks at me and stops. So I stop and she goes, and I'm literally from here to those guys right there. And I'm not gassing
So
it. I'm
she's
just,
number one on your list?
no. So she sits there.
Killed her.
So she goes like this and she holds it for a solid 10 seconds. And I'm just stopped at this point.
Did you throw your hands up too?
So that's exactly what I did. I'm like this. I pulled the sweaty Brian, Ed. I pulled the sweaty Brian.
Palms
And then
up off.
she goes like this and holds it there right like this, like me. And that's when the steam came out of my ears. I'm like, get the fuck out of the fucking road. And people are beeping at her from her side of the street. And she just walks and keeps going. And at this point, I have my hand extended out the window like
course you
this.
do.
And she's like looking forward and like trying to turn the thing, and she is at the top of my list. I hope she dies a horrifically painful, gruesome, long death.
What if she just had a really bad day?
I don't care.
It wasn't Dave's fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Now, was it because she did this towards you, or because it was near a school where children saw it?
I don't know. It was DePaul. It was
Oh,
adults.
Yeah.
You made it. Oh, I
College
thought
kid.
you
Yeah.
said it was younger.
No.
Damn.
Yeah,
That sucks,
she's
Dave.
at the top of my list. I want her dead. I want her dead.
I can't. We should have this like a running list. We should have Danny or Harry keep
What was
track
she
of it.
wearing? We gotta like describe her somehow. Girl who flips you
Imagine-
off. At DePaul
imagine-
bitch.
I think
Imagine the
I've
most
never seen.
stereotypical hipster chick of all time.
Does she have round glasses
She
and a
had
nose ring?
she had short curly hair.
She wearing a mask.
I can't. I take it back. Second most Sarah. She was not wearing a mask. Glasses, like baggy, like flannel. I don't know, normal looking. But I hate her, and I hope she
Okay.
dies. So she's at the top of my list.
All right. DePaul girl.
Megan, you're supposed to de-escalate.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm glad that she got out of your way.
Re-pissed again thinking
Tremendous
about it.
self-restraint.
Yeah.
For not just gassing.
I could have.
Revving the engine.
Do you hate the middle finger more? Because you always said the thing that gets you the most when someone calls you a pussy.
Me?
Yeah.
The middle finger's pretty bad. And in that instance, it was like she was stopped in the
She
middle.
might as well have called him a pussy at that point.
Yeah,
She
I
was,
mean,
like,
she technically
daring you
did
to
with
get out of the car and say
with her
something.
gesture. She definitely called you a pussy.
It was a ballsy move on her end. That we'll give her that. She doesn't know who she's doing that to. What if someone got out of the car with a 9mm and put one
You
in
can't
her
do
eyeballs?
that shit anymore.
I think
no.
No, you cannot do that.
I'm
shit
terrified
anymore.
of even like doing anything in traffic. Like I
Yeah.
mean, like people, like I'm just like I get road rage, and then I'm like, someone could have a gun.
how many women do you think get killed in road rage versus men. I bet you it's
95 to 5.
Which way?
Men versus men more.
Men get killed way.
Yeah.
I would say it's very rare that a woman has a road rage incident.
Like that a woman's
unless
like,
you're in Jersey,
killing
like that
someone?
guy, right? No, but like that street interaction that Dave's talking about, I think that girl knows with 99% certainty that she can stand there, palms up, give this guy the finger.
But a guy couldn't.
There might be more. A guy might get out of the car if a guy does.
Or would
that.
she have done it to a girl?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that you're right, but in my mind, I've just been around so many like guys and like my brothers, and like obviously I work in a pretty male-driven environment that I feel like I just kind of get the testosterone like a man sometimes, and that's what gets me in trouble.
Yeah, and but I think you have more freedom to do. What do we have the stats here?
Road rage statistics by gender.
Oh wow.
Fatalities.
4 times.
Look at the bottom 2 points.
39.2% of men have experienced road rage directed at them. 28.9.
I don't buy that.
Here, but no, I could no because this.
Let me finish. 28.9 of women have experienced road rage.
Oh, okay. In that case, it should be fucking flipped. Because I want to scream at every women driver respectfully.
So like that,
I was gonna offer to drive us to the haunted house, but I guess you can drive yourself.
But I would say that women probably complain more about the guy gave me the finger, something like that too.
Why are we complaining more?
But I think that's where that stat comes from. That's not like I'm talking about like physical violence that started with road rage. That's not that. Like someone said something mean to me or someone flipped me off. That's not road. I'm talking.
I watched
like
this TikTok where this chick followed
Right.
this dude to an exit, and she started screaming at him and being like, "What are you gonna do? My dad's a cop." And like some guy on TikTok found her because she was just awful, and like also had a license plate that was customized. Dad was definitely not a police officer, and like she ended up like her business. She lives in Houston. Like she had 5 stars like on her business, and it went all the way like 0 stars.
So she had like a Karen moment.
A huge Karen moment, but like undeserved.
They say the worst thing you can do is get out of your car.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever would.
They say to never get out of your car.
Either.
There's like I think there's a famous story of like a kickboxer who was like coming out of his gym and like someone like fucked with his car and he was chased down the kickboxer, one of the baddest dudes, and guy just shot him. It's like
the Indiana
That's
Jones
a good point.
thing.
I always think about too, like if you're at bars and like say like it was a guy that did that to you, Dave, like threw that up through. Like I'm always so afraid. Like I mean, not that my husband's a big fighter, but if he were to get into a fight, I'm like that guy could be an MMA fighter or like.
Oh, that's super scary.
Like I never know. Like I don't like fighting, like watching fights at all. Like in person, it freaks me out. Like makes my tummy hurt. But like I'm always like wondering like how many guys at a bar like are like have lethal hands.
Yeah,
I
feel like there should be a code.
You got to warn them, right?
Like throw your hat in the air.
No, like there should be a code where it's like basically like a hockey fight where like once somebody goes to the ground, it's over.
Yeah, I don't like the people on the ground and like the kicking and like the
beaten unconscious.
Oh my god, it makes me physically sick.
Yeah,
it's the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
But I do think if people want to square up, they should be. What's that? That's a law in Texas,
Mutual
right?
combat.
Yeah.
You said that. Yeah.
I said that?
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that though.
You draft like laws you'd make if you were president or whatever that draft was.
I think that might have been Big T. Oh, maybe I did draft
I do
that.
like when the criminal fucks the wrong guy and that guy's an MMA guy or something.
Yeah.
That guy like
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like a little bit of frontier justice.
Yeah,
for that guy.
Was it Spencer Rattler? Who was it?
The quarterback?
Yeah, in the bathroom, and he was shit talking some two brothers. They were wrestlers. One of them clearly had cauliflower ear. That's the number one sign of do not approach.
And don't fuck with people with cauliflower ear.
You just don't do it. And I think it was Spencer Rattler. This is 2 years ago.
So he was at Oklahoma when it happened?
Yes.
Okay.
But maybe
and he.
I don't remember hearing about this.
The wrestler was trying to get around him. He's like, "What the fuck you gonna do, bitch? What the fuck you gonna do, bitch?" And
Spencer Rattler?
I'm pretty sure it's Spencer Rattler.
He just seems so he seems so nice. I don't know.
Tom, can you?
I don't know.
There are 3 states in America that have mutual combat. Can you guess what they are?
Texas, Louisiana.
Texas is one.
Idaho?
Arkansas.
Nope.
Mississippi.
You'll be stunned.
I'm not gonna guess because I leaned over and looked.
Boston or Massachusetts.
Washington State.
Okay.
And Oregon. And Oregon, you can use brass knuckles with a permit.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah. Sick.
Just walk around with
Yeah.
brass knuckles, just like clearing the people of Oregon that have already just want to clear
in
themselves.
Texas and Washington, brass knuckles are just legal.
Wow. Could you imagine?
Spencer Jones, Dave, not Spencer Rattler. Wide
Okay,
receiver.
This
Okay,
is
that's
what it was.
okay. That makes more sense because I was like, Spencer Rattler just seems like not a guy that would start problems.
This is the exact video. Yeah, the kid on the right.
It's a little punky on QB1.
Yeah.
Play
I
the
didn't
video.
like
It's a
him.
good video. It's quick too.
But he was a kid. It was good.
It's violence.
All right,
Yeah.
Violence. No violence.
No violence. We don't promote that here.
Hey, how about a positive
Wait,
message?
wait,
have?
I want to.
wait,
I want a
hold on.
I'd
positive
love
message.
to hear a positive
I want a
message.
positive message. We have a new advertiser for this show.
Let's go.
It's Portillos hot dog.
Oh, fuck yeah! You didn't tell us this was coming today.
Could have looked at the copy, Dave. You could look at it as well. We all have it. Portillos is. It always sounds good.
Calm down.
Megan, welcome to
Have
Chicago.
you had one yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Oh yeah, and I also love the chocolate cake shake
Yup.
with the
Yup.
cake, whole cake and the shake.
Yeah, it's nice.
Just give it to me.
That's nice.
Just give it to me.
It's nice. Now, listen, Chicago-style hot dogs, Italian beefs are the classics, but
Crinkle cut fries.
yeah.
Their cheeseburgers are fantastic too.
Cheeseburgers
I feel
are
like that's like
amazing.
almost underrated because everything is so good. Like it's like Chicago
Slept
dog,
on.
hot beef. Don't forget the cheeseburgers.
The cheeseburgers might be my
So
favorite
good.
thing
It's
on the
my
menu.
go-to
So
order.
good.
It's my
They're
go-to
great.
order.
I
We don't
usually
even.
get that
I haven't obviously looked at the copy of this ad read right here, but this is a Chicago institution. I feel like it's been along with around. It has been around our entire lives, but as long as we've been doing this, so go order Portillos.
Can I make a suggestion
Yeah.
for Friday? So the boys, not Megan, 'cause she wasn't invited, but the boys are driving down to Columbia, Missouri. We have to stop at a Portillo's on the way.
Absolutely.
I also love
We
the
could do that.
cups. I feel like they're so like
They
aesthetically
are
pleasing.
good cups.
Yeah.
The styrofoam with the red and
Yeah.
white. Yeah, I like
Aesthetically
it too.
pleasing. I like a
Yep.
good cup. And styrofoam's also great for holding beverages.
Big time.
Great stuff. So visit your local Portillos or go to Portillos.com to order your Chicago dog for pickup or delivery. Portillos. It always sounds good. Fact.
Facts.
Also,
Delicious.
the college basketball invitational that's coming to Chicago. What is it? Wednesday, November 9th, I believe. November 8th. Tickets are on sale. That's at Wintrust Arena. It's part of the first doubleheader. FAU, the returning team for the Final Four.
It's a
run, which is
loaded
pretty
slate.
sick.
Yeah.
It's a
great-
loaded
yeah.
slate. Yeah.
And then Loyola, Chicago, obviously all our Chicago people. Loyola's playing in it. Hopefully Sister Jean will be there. Tip-off set for 6 p.m.
We have
Central.
an interview locked down with her.
That'd be great.
Not for this show, but
How old is she now?
103, I believe.
104 maybe.
Is she gonna get canonized? Patron saint of basketball.
I wonder.
That'd be pretty sick.
In the second game, they have the Battle of Brandon Walker versus Bobby Hurley. Mississippi State takes on Arizona State. Tickets are on sale now. Get them at barstool.link/2023 invitational. That's barstool.link/2023 invitational. Go buy them.
That'll be cool. That's actually.
Basketball and a Portillo's hot dog. Like I'm all in.
That's a
Say
squad.
less.
Basketball, beef flat hot, cheese fry, Coke. What more could you ask for?
Cheese fries. I'm getting hungry
Bang.
now.
I am getting hungry too.
Take
Eat
Portillo's
some of
in.
your mango.
Yeah, take a bite out of your
Dive
mango.
in.
It's not ripe. I gotta let it sit overnight in the fridge. It'll be nice and juicy tomorrow.
I can't believe Lance would get you a non-ripe mango.
You would have needed to do that pre-cut. And
You
put
could have still
put
used
in
it for a smoothie,
brown
Lance.
paper
So
bag.
I got the kind that was. They said they were ripe when they were green. Every single one was green.
I
We'll-
wouldn't.
We'll look it up. But
You
there's a
would have
special
to
kind
chop
that
it
come
up.
from Mexico.
Maybe you'll make some
I think
ma-
you should eat it. I mean, the Cubs are eliminated. I think you should just house it.
Yeah.
Same.
I can't. You can't chew it.
Maybe
even.
make some mango bread.
Maybe. That actually sounds good.
Mango stew.
You can do like dehydrated mango and make like fruit roll-ups.
I love dehydrated fruit.
Like
Yeah.
what, a
So
raisin?
Isn't it supposed to be bad for you?
Dehydrated fruit? I don't think. It just has like lots of sugar in it. I think, like, but it's not like added sugar.
It's natural sugar.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
was, I remember one time when I was in, are raisins that's just a dehydrated
It's great.
fruit.
Dehydrated grapes.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
I don't like raisins.
But I remember reading or hearing something. You don't like raisins?
I like
what
them
about
in-
an oatmeal raisin cookie?
I like them in a cookie.
Okay.
I'll handle them there, but don't chunk a lot of raisins in there. I'll do like
No.
a few.
Yeah.
I
that's-
remember
that's a
hearing
normal
that
take.
they were
Thank
a
you.
good, quick source of energy. So they were like, oh, like you should have raisins before a game, and I was always like, if some is good, more is better. So I had like a shit ton of absolutely in warm ups.
Shit your brains out.
Had to run off.
I'm
the
sure you
ice
did.
during warm ups.
It's a not
It's like
diuretic.
pruned.
Yeah, it was
But
like
diuretics
just
water.
Yeah, diuretics. What? It's
A
clean me out.
diarrhea inducer.
Chief being a Raisins guy is the most obvious thing of all.
I was literally gonna say the same.
People
thing.
don't like raisins.
No, raisins are good, but like you probably a Sun-made T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, also
I've
a
seen
good
him wear it.
logo.
Yeah.
That's a great logo.
I've seen
I was
him
just
wear it
about to say
multiple
I would
times.
I
He
would
has
love to
one.
rock a Sunday T-shirt.
I'll
That'd be
buy
kinda
one
fire.
right now.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
it's cool
buy
now to
another
wear
one, you
vintage
mean.
as an adult. You probably wore it as a kid and be like, I love these things.
I
Unironically.
love raisins.
I don't understand
Well,
why this.
raisins
I
and
don't.
shots.
I don't get why this is an insult.
I'm just gonna buy you like one of those humongous boxes of raisins. You know how they do like the big gummy bears? Just get Chief like a big box of raisins.
Do they got a big raisin?
I thought you should have just one big
Bet you-
raisin.
Yeah. Should they have
I
that?
bet you they have big containers of
A
raisins.
GMO
as opposed to
raisin?
just the little guys.
Just like
the
a big old
lunchbox
fat
size.
one?
Yeah, you can
I'll
go
take
through
down a
some
raisin with you.
I love raisins.
Can you imagine? I remember PFT he ate one of those big gummy bears. You know?
I could not imagine that. If that would, I feel like I just made my tummy hurt.
That would like
So much
you'd
gelatin.
Never digest that. I feel like.
Still sitting in there.
It's like dogs whenever they eat like the bones that they're not supposed to have, and they just like sit in their stomach and like forever. I feel like that's what would happen.
That's probably what George has. George has like swallowed whole an entire rotisserie chicken and was fine like the next day.
Dude,
Gotta watch
dogs are
out.
Supposed to give
resilient
him
like that.
cooked
What?
bones.
Dogs are resilient like that.
He
They
well
have 4 stomachs, Ed.
no, do
That's-
they? I thought that
That's
was only
cows.
What
was
am I, a
obviously-
veterinarian?
I was joking.
Okay.
I was trying to get Ed, and you
You
didn't
can't
play
see through
along.
your bullshit
But like
today.
that chicken
You
bone
got
thing,
them, dickhead.
I had my dog Riley ate him, and he had to have multiple surgeries for things that he ate and got stuck in his stomach.
What kind of dog was he?
He was
though?
a black lab, but he had a corn cob stuck in there one time. He had chicken bones.
Fucking
and
Riley,
then
huh?
He ate a shit ton of dress socks.
He ate the
Like,
bone.
Dress socks.
Labs eat
Dress
everything.
socks. He would just chew them and swallow them, and I would like be walking him, and he would shit out one of my dress socks.
My,
He thought your dryer was
I
eating
found-
him the whole time it was your dog.
We had a yellow lab we called the garbage dog. He got up to 150. He was fucking biggest lab you've ever seen. My dad, I was the one who had to clean up all the dog shit before he cut the grass in the backyard as the oldest son. That was his rule for me. And
Can we have that meme?
the eldest son.
he said that's the job for the eldest son is
I'm
you
the
have
oldest boy.
You have to cut the grass.
You're not going to be the
and you have
fastest
to
in the
pick up
neighborhood.
dog
You're cutting the grass.
shit. Anyways, I was picking up the dog shit one time and I found a bunch of crayons in it.
Crayons?
We say crayons in the
Oh.
Midwest.
Yeah, we say
C-R-A-N-S.
Crayons?
I don't.
Crayons.
You say crayon?
Crayon, yeah.
Crayons.
It's
crayon.
crayons.
Crayon.
Crayon.
It's crayon.
It is crayon.
My
crayons.
aunt's dog did that. They wolfed down a 64 box of Crayola, and it was shit in rainbows.
Yeah, it was
But
it
at
was
least
just
those are
solid little
non-toxic,
chunks
though.
of crayon. Yeah, they
True story.
just shit it out.
Shit in rainbows.
That's why, I mean, respectfully, I do miss my dog, but having a cat is just so much easier. I do miss him, but
What's
Eddie
your cat's
agrees.
name?
my son named him, or her. Her name's Muffin.
Oh,
Yeah.
kind of like that.
Yeah, just Muffin. She's cool. She
You a
doesn't
cat
really.
guy, Ed?
No,
No,
no.
She doesn't
I
make
think
sense.
Ed should
Because I
have
said
to
I
adopt
like the name.
Why don't you
You
adopt
ever
a
call
cat?
It, you call it Muff or no?
Yeah, I call her Muff, Muffy, Muffkins. Like, I mean, just any nickname possible.
Hey, Muff, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You gotta get a cat?
exactly.
Yeah, Dave, you like that.
Ed was in the muff all day yesterday.
Were you, Ed?
Oh, yeah.
Loves it.
I wish I was in the Muff. I was in a fucking tea box.
You're in the rough,
Using
not
a box.
the muff.
Yeah.
I got my cart jacked, Nugget. It was
Supposedly.
a whole. it
I've
was a
never seen
fiasco.
Ed spaz so much as I did yesterday when that old lady
50-year-old women are
explained
terrifying.
to him
They're terrifying.
that he has to scoot a little bit.
Yeah. Just hurry up a little bit.
He was like,
I was
we tell the
Sweaty
story
Brian.
about Sweaty Brian.
I was
Yeah,
Sweaty
he
Brian. The video's going to come out Friday. Please subscribe. We're like 1,500 subscribers away from 100K.
Please subscribe.
Yeah, please subscribe.
Please.
It was chaotic. We didn't get all this footage, so like I guess I could talk about it because Lance was nowhere to be found. Our
Where was
teeth-
Lance at?
He was at the car. I still haven't picked him up yet. Like, dude, listen, you want to be like 10 minutes early, like waiting to tee up. You want to, get
I
some
blame
trunk
Dave. He had to go to the
rotations in.
dispo.
Yeah, like
I was there.
Dave
I
was there plenty of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
got
we were
so
there
mad.
on time too, but I went in to go pay and I came back out and my cart was gone. Just gone. And I'm like, uh-oh, like, I'm thinking the worst. I'm thinking some fucking asshole has that thing on Lakeshore Drive. Because we were at the course between Sydney Maravitz, between Lakeshore and
On the lake.
the lake, yes. And Dave had his keys in there. I think he had a little
I had everything in there.
little
He had a joint.
marijuana in there. And this thing's
not true.
gone. And it's like 107. So I'm like, all right, fuck, we're gonna have to. I'm like
Yeah.
going around like, hey, dude, I think that's my cart. He's like, oh no, this is someone else who just finished. I'm like, dude, I know that's my cart. This guy like wouldn't like let me get in the cart. And then finally we like settled it. So we're like racing up to our tea time. I'm like trying to explain to the camera the rules of the game. Can't do that because the lady's right there. We didn't ask to film, and there's like a whole other group waiting to tee off.
It's a
next.
municipal course, so they pack as many fucking
Yes.
groups as possible onto
So
it.
like
yeah.
I'm thinking about the video of like doing an intro, like my cart's jacked, and then this lady yells at me. I'm like,
And it's like 85 out.
and it's like 85. Like, exactly. I'm on tilt. I'm like, I just picked up my balls. I didn't play the first hole. I was just like,
Still
I'll
hit
just,
2.
I'll just.
She
not-
didn't like that. She
flustered.
didn't like that you hit 2.
Yeah, I felt like I deserved 2 because I was so.
You hit the first ball 10
All I
feet.
said to her was
He's-
breakfast ball, and she was like, "Okay, fine."
He stole my cart.
Well,
Ed,
I kind of with you.
Ed.
If I didn't see my card, I would be freaking out too.
oh, he got it back.
Ed, that's not why you duff the ball. We all stink at golf. That happens
You're
regularly.
right. Look, I'm listen. That still probably a 50% chance that happens without it, but that did not help. Didn't help, Dave.
I don't know that it hurt.
You saw my brain was fucking.
It
Did
was,
I settle
it was
in?
spazzing, but
Did I settle in?
But here's the
7
thing.
through 9. Did I settle in?
After this drug
Settle.
addict to my left was high as fuck yesterday, he started fucking pissing all over the ball, and I mean that in a good way.
Yeah,
Obviously.
I think if I smoked as
wasn't-
much weed as Spider, I could be on the tour.
he wasn't thinking. You weren't thinking about golf right there. You were thinking about the old lady coming up to goose you from behind, grab a little ass
That's
cheek.
my point. That's my point. Is that my head wasn't in the game.
That's when you golf your best.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking.
If
You
I'm
were
up
rattled.
there,
You were
if I was
rattled.
up there,
was so
if
rattled.
if I walk up to the tee box and I'm thinking about how the White Sox blew last night's game, I'm smoking that ball. If I'm up there like, all right,
Hit
stay
this
inside
ball,
the ball,
yeah.
hit the leg.
You said you could physically see my brain moving when I was in the tee box.
Yes, which should make you hit the ball straight.
So
No, you gotta.
older
fucking
women
be
are your
relaxed.
kryptonite. So like if you were questioned and the detective
This was like a lunch, like she was like a like.
That's
it would,
what I'm
like,
saying.
Kick me back to.
Like a grade school teacher.
I feel like-
she made you nervous.
She scolded him like 2.5 out of 10.
yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't like she wasn't mean or rude at all. She was
a little rude.
Yeah, she was.
I don't think rude. She was just
She
like
was just trying to
scoot
like, hey,
along a little
hey,
bit.
assholes! Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
you gotta speed it up. Whatever.
And
it was
you-
a nice.
you
day.
Was she
were-
being a little hard though? Was she like?
I mean, but not enough for him to piss his pants on
Yeah,
his tee
no.
box.
It was if he would have hit that ball straight, it would have been a non-story. But he duffed it, and it's all over the
I will
camera.
say, I'll
so
give
he's
him
going to
the-
use that as the excuse.
But
The cart missing though does throw you off, and then the lady coming up is scary. But yeah, I feel like you know.
well, she was the starter.
Dude, I was panicking. I had to go all the way. Like, it's not close. Go all the way back to the parking lot. Get my. It was chaos. It was
Would you?
chaos.
I feel like you would if you had
Oh
a
my God,
female
sorry.
investigator. I mean, Fasoli just stinks at every sport. That's what that big clash was. Yeah. But if you were like questioned for a murder that you had nothing to do with, but the investigator was
like-
a 55-year-old woman,
like a
you
little
would
bob
you would
cut.
you would confess. You would pee your pants and confess to a murder you didn't commit.
If
You
my-
There
Yeah,
was
you'd get-
literally
you'd get
pee
Brendan
trickling
Dassey.
down his trousers yesterday.
If my car got stolen beforehand, sure. You're like missing a key component here. My fucking cart got stolen.
It didn't get stolen. It got
how long
misplaced
how long
by
was
the
it gone
fucking
from out of
cart
your
guy.
possession for?
90 seconds to 2 minutes.
No.
I'd say closer to 5.
Yes.
Not more than
Which
5.
time matters when you have a teeth?
Yeah, because if you're 15 minutes, supposedly, now
And
you're
then-
down to 10 minutes, and then if you got to do the intro, you're down to 5 minutes. So if you got to get situated, then you're down to 3 minutes.
Thank you, Megan.
You're starting to get sweaty.
Thank you. Did I mention that I didn't get to stretch?
You didn't stretch.
No.
Dave stepped up and piped one.
That's true.
Because you guys were relaxed. You guys were
We
there.
were not relaxed. I
I was dealing with grumpy as Eeyore.
and I
Nice.
had to deal with the woman.
True. You had to deal with Eeyore. But you guys were in your cart ready to go for a full 15 minutes. I was rushing out there trying to get Lance, and you guys are like, oh,
We
what-
probably,
oh,
if I
gee,
didn't
boss,
talk
I'll
to the
just get
woman,
one
she
here.
would have been up your ass all 9 holes. But I had to be like, hey, he just took a breakfast ball. We're moving it along.
So-
I'm thinking
No
about
problem.
the fucking
No,
format.
see,
of the tournament.
Eeyore is like, I'll handle this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Somebody had to. Somebody had to grow a pair and handle this woman.
Dave was thinking about lighting his joint.
That's not true.
You were worried when
It's
your
a
joint
Bob
was
Marley
missing.
playing in
That
his
was all I
cart.
cared about. My wallet and keys were in there. All I cared about was that joint.
Pass the weed.
Yeah. And then Ed smoked too.
Yeah, right.
It didn't smoke the ball, but
You're right.
I did get bitten up
And
out
our
there,
listen-
though.
just show us. Put your legs up.
Look at those
Oh,
stumps.
you did?
Ooh.
Yeah.
See, and I'll tell you when. It's when he went into that bush of midges. I'm
That-
telling you.
I did get a bunch
That's
of midgets
when-
all over me, so you know what, Ed?
What are midgets?
Not midgets,
Oh
and
my
we don't say that
gosh,
word around here.
Midgies.
podcast.
I thought it was like
Yeah,
I thought
we're
it
on a
was-
live show, you
I
fucking
thought it was something
clown
that
dick.
you called something else.
Midgets.
So, White Sox Dave.
Dave
I
gets
don't
offended
know.
by that
This
word.
we
Matthew.
do have. This we do have. I did the same thing. In the
I
video.
do. I am.
I'm
I am
so
offended.
confused.
It's little people. It's not
This-
midget.
this
As
is-
Za.
Zaz has midget in his handle.
That doesn't mean that we're at, or you people are at liberty to.
Yeah, because I am
Use that
taller
word.
than you.
Are you taller than him?
Yeah, remember I took my shoes off.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, he like I don't know. The footage will come out, but Dave.
I
was
hope
like-
that was the best golf shot I've ever taken.
yeah, it was fucking sick.
That was good.
He was like wrapped
like-
around a tree or
He
a bush,
he did like a hockey shot.
but there were midges.
Yeah,
everywhere.
I had my hands like this.
What are those?
I don't know
the
exactly,
little no
like-
see 'em flies. Yeah.
With the Jabba Chamberlain ones.
like gnats?
Like
Yeah.
little bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're midges.
They're.
I've never heard that word
How do
in
you-
my
what are
life.
midges? Midges.
I think they're like the middle state in, like there's
Fly
larva,
to larva.
then
larva
there's
to
the fly. The midge is like the middle ground. I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
So it's
about that.
midge.
So I think
Yeah,
they were
look at
midges.
those little things.
Yeah.
I think I nailed that.
I think
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you are, Ed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
I
those
usually
are
don't
just
get shit
are
like
those
that
just
right.
like
they're
teenage
like, I think they're
mosquitoes?
baby mosquitoes.
Okay.
And I went into this bush and just got swallowed whole by them, and then pulled off. Who was it? It was Bubba Watson who had that shot around the tree at.
I think it was Sergio.
No, it wasn't Sergio. It was Bubba Watson when he won his first major. I'm pretty sure.
That was Trent breaking 90.
I think it was Sergio. I think it was in Chicago.
No, it wasn't.
That
It was in
Medina.
North. It was the one. I'm pretty sure Riggs lives at.
Regardless, it was a murder scene for me the whole day. So, but it was. I had fun. It
I
was
did
nice.
have fun. I
It
would
was
do
nice.
that every fucking.
I'm glad y'all got to go out before it gets chilly.
Yeah.
It was our
'Cause, I mean,
last
that's
day.
like next week. It's supposed to.
No, they have golf year round there.
Well, I know it's year
Yeah.
round. I'm just saying that it was nice out.
This was the first summer where I truly enjoyed golf,
There you go.
but I'm fucking horrible. So
As long as someone doesn't tell you to
Yeah.
move it
To
along.
move on.
As long as the starter doesn't do her job.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're Tiger Woods, Ed.
and I don't get carjacked. Fucking everyone leaves that out, but sure. Thank Lance.
I
at
get
least
it.
is
What
on
did
my
you even
side.
have in the cart that was yours?
I had nothing.
would've been
that was my
so
point. I
funny.
had to go do everything before. Like I had.
What's-
like, I was a real moment where I'm like, oh my god, we're not gonna make this tea time. I don't have my cart.
What's
They're
the-
gonna. There's gonna be a snafu. They're gonna try to charge me for this cart. I don't have my
Yeah, but
clubs.
none of
Poor
that
Lance
happened.
thinks I
That
abandoned
was
him
it.
like a fucking
Ed,
dog.
this is
Like-
a $26 around Chicago Partition Municipal course. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
that's never,
what's the
they're
law?
charging for
Ever.
library books like fucking crazy, Dave. You don't think the park district's gonna charge you $800 for a bullshit cart? You're crazy.
What's the law for having weed in public?
I don't think you can in Chicago.
Right. So it would have been funny if they like called the cops on Ed for your weed.
Then he really would have been
we
sweating.
we should get Ed arrested. We should frame him for like, but like an actual crime, not the mincy shit where he stole the
Laptops.
laptops.
People need to understand the layout of Sidney Maravitz too. It's not just your standard like everything's all. in
It's
one
actually
place.
not a. It's. I didn't think it was a very easy course. It was super narrow, and you got the lake on one side and the fucking LSD on the other.
LSD.
Lakeshore
Lakeshore
Drive.
Drive.
It's very scenic though. Like
Sable.
John
except for
Baptiste
there was a rat
Sable.
on the fairway.
Gene.
I went to it.
I'm learning all new stuff today.
What did you say?
Midges,
Tom?
LSD.
No, Megan's ears just perked up when she heard LSD.
I just was trying to. I didn't know what. I was like, you got LSD on one side. I thought you just had weed. I didn't know what was
Oh
happening.
no, there was Molly and heroin and fentanyl and. We tried to. We actually. This was off camera, but we tried to see if we could give how much fentanyl we could give Ed before he died.
Okay.
Tune in, subscribe.
Please subscribe.
And he made it.
I'm happy to see that
Yeah.
you made it. I'm happy to see that you're also no longer grumpy.
I was never grumpy.
He was a little grumpy.
No. I
He was a
wasn't
little
at
grumpy.
all. I wasn't grumpy. Why would I be grumpy?
Lie detector says that is a
Exactly.
lie.
All right. We could wrap up the show, Megan. Thank you for sitting in with us.
Of
Do you got
course.
any hot picks for us in the playoffs starting right now, Ed?
Well, Megan does.
Megan does.
Well, do you want to? I mean,
Yeah.
do we want to go and see what we have on the docket
I
today?
already took your Blue Jays, and I took
Blue
you
Jays
over.
money line. I do know that. Give me one
You
second.
got the Tampa, Texas. Did you bet that game?
No, I didn't want to bet that game because I liked the Rangers, and I don't want to bet the Rangers.
The Rangers just took a 1-zip lead on Glass now, second and third.
See, I didn't with Glass now. I didn't know because he can be so
He
good,
could be
and
dominant.
But then he's just shits the bed. So I left.
Is he hot, by the way?
He just reminds me of the guy from Peaky Blinders. I mean the
Tommy Shelby.
Yeah.
His face actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never noticed that.
Yeah,
I mean, he's obviously like
he's
6'8".
Yeah, like obviously like
face,
he's a good-looking guy, but he also is like striking good-looking in like a masculine way, if that makes sense.
I can definitely.
Would you do him?
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah, he's got a little Tommy Shelby to him.
I can definitely see that.
If he had the haircut.
Yeah.
You see it in the face? It's very
I mean,
sharp.
this put them side by side.
Yeah.
I can't tell who's who. That looks like a Photoshop.
Yeah, he has
I've
very
never
much
heard this, but this is that's freaky right there.
Yeah.
He has very much like an old-fashioned face. I'm also on the D-backs Brewers under 8.5. The Marlins Phillies over 7.5.
Who's starting
took
for
that
Milwaukee tonight?
I should know that. Hold on.
Woodruff's out
Hold on, let me go see.
for the playoffs.
There's a reason why I liked it. Let me see. Let me go back on the sports book because I thought they would have listed pitchers on the score.
Oh, do you like the over?
On
The
that
under,
note,
sorry.
Over in the Phillies game.
Yeah.
The over 7.5, yeah. And then I like I have a hit parlay that, knock on wood, I feel like every time I give out bets in real life instead of just online, they never hit. But Ramirez and Simeon both over hit. It was plus 102. Those usually like if the 2-leg like just hit parlays wherever you can like look at the stats and see like how well everyone's hitting. Like hopefully that might have been Simeon that hit that ball right there for the Rangers.
that wasn't. It was a lefty. I couldn't see.
I can't.
that far, though.
Well, I was wondering what you were looking at
I
over
got
there.
a perfect angle of the bottom corner TV in the cave.
Oh, it's Burns. That's who's for Milwaukee.
Corbin Burns.
Corbin.
Yeah. Yep. Just teeing off each other.
Corbin Bernstein.
But yeah, I'm excited for postseason baseball. It's been pretty exciting. I mean, I know that y'all's teams didn't sneak through, but
I was thinking about this morning. I've never in my life, as long as I can remember, have missed the last White Sox game of the year. I didn't even think to watch it Sunday. And with how awesome the World Baseball Classic was in February and March this year, the regular season was polar opposite.
yeah.
For me.
And not an ideal time to be a White Sox
I
fan.
think Danny posted this, but Cubs TV ratings were up like 39%, and the White Sox were down 41%.
Yeah.
34.
I was pulling for the
That's-
Cubbies there. I mean they went on
It's an
that
80%
nice little
swing
run
right
and a
there.
historic slide. like
Historic start to the
Terrible
second half,
September,
and then
yeah.
a fucking
Terrible.
brutal September. It sucked.
Yeah.
it's okay. There's always not the Bears, but
Blackhawks.
Your team took a lump this weekend.
yeah,
Yeah.
that one
Unfortunately.
that was a personal L as well as also a just regular L. I mean, I told Dave that I loved that game too, so I got a nice text from the boss man saying good pick at around 9 after I was already sitting there essentially wanting to jump out of my window, which it would have just led to me breaking my neck and not actually dying, which is actually what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
If they go 8-4, are you done with Brian Kelly?
I don't know if his son still follows me, so I'm not going to say anything.
Okay. Sounds like she
Sounds like a no to me, dog.
Compromised. We'll be in
I know where my
Mizzou
bread's
this
buttered.
weekend. One more time. We'll be in Mizzou to watch them play LSU. We are also bringing another Barstool content person who we will not name until Thursday. He's going to appear on the show.
We've already talked about it
Yeah.
on the Yak and everything.
Oh, great. Sick.
I got summoned in there.
No, it's all right. It's fine. Well, we'll regardless. if
Yeah,
you don't
they're
see
bringing
it,
the
then-
real LSU fan to the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Regardless,
What
we're
bar will we
And
be
it's
at?
not Mincy.
What bar will we be at? Where can they find us?
We will be at Fieldhouse, Willie's, Bullwinkle's. It's like a 3 rolled in
Ooh,
one. It's like the
fun.
same bar.
love it.
So we'll be there with those guys. We'll also be going to the game. So tune in Thursday. And yeah, that's it. See you guys then.